One, welcome all, and if you are willing and able to stand for the invocation. Heavenly Father, you are always with us and beside us. Please be with us this evening as we consider the affairs of our great city. Give us the patience to listen, the wisdom to decide, and the strength to act. And if I may ask for a moment of silence for all those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to protect the city of Virginia Beach. Thank you. Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. Madam Clerk, do we have a roll call?
Yes, Your Honor, all present.
Okay, I have a motion for the certification of the closed session.
Second.
Okay.
Mayor, we're having some technical difficulties. We're going to try to open this vote. We may have to do give me just 1 second.
Okie dokie.
Can I just do a verbal vote for this one, Terry? The vote is open.
All righty, thank you.
Yeah, this is not going to work. Can I have vote sheets, please? We're going to have to do verbal votes. I'm sorry, the system is not.
Oh, it's okay. We'll do the best we can. That's all.
Okay, I apologize. So we'll do a verbal vote. Councilmember Berlucci?
Yes.
Councilmember Cummings?
Yes.
Councilmember Henley? Councilmember Hutchison?
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson Green?
Aye.
Councilmember Remick?
Yes.
Councilmember Ross Hammond?
Yes.
Councilmember Rouse?
Yes.
Councilmember Schulman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Wilson?
Aye.
Mayor Dyer?
Aye.
By a vote of 11-0, you've certified the closed session to be in accordance with a motion to recess.
Okay, could I get a motion to approve the minutes of the informal and formal sessions of June 3rd of 2025, the special formal session of June 10th, 2025, and the informal and formal sessions of June 17th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
We're gonna
Verbal again?
Yes. May I ask, Mr. Stiles, do I have to do a verbal vote for all these? Go through and read? Okay, thank you. Councilmember Berlucci, and we're just going to do for the 3 sets of minutes for this one. Okay. Councilmember Berlucci,
Yes.
Councilmember Cummings,
I'm going to have to abstain from the June 3rd, but yes to the other two.
thank you. Councilmember Henley, Councilmember Hutchison,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson Green,
Aye.
Councilmember Remick,
Aye.
Councilmember Ross Hammond,
Yes.
Councilmember Rouse.
Yes to the June 3rd and June 10th, but abstain from June 17th.
Okay. Thank you. Councilmember Schulman,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Wilson.
Yes to June 3rd and June 10th and abstain on June 17th.
Thank you. And Mayor Dyer.
Aye.
By a vote of 11-0, noting the abstentions, you have approved the minutes as submitted.
Okay, we'll go into the public hearings. Okay, number one, declaration and conveyance of excess city property, approximately 0.17 acres of land, including the building improvements thereon at 302 22nd Street.
There are no speakers, sir.
No,
There are no
okay,
speakers.
none?
Yes.
Okay, number two, acquisition by agreement or condemnation, Eastern Shore Drainage Improvements, Phase 1, Section 1B, CIP 100167, Windhaven Colony Pump Station, and 1C.2, CIP 100, 153, Cape Henry Canal, Phase 2.
There are no speakers, sir.
Okay, number three, lease of property, approximately 37 square feet of space in the building and 952 Rion Drive, the Kempsville Borough Boys Baseball.
There are no speakers.
And finally, lease of city property, Farmers Market, Suite 516, approximately 1,038 square feet of space to Princess Anne Country Grill.
There are no speakers, sir.
No speakers, okay. Are there any speakers signed up on any of the items?
Yes, we have one speaker for ordinance number 7, which is the ordinance to donate a vehicle to the Currituck County Sheriff's Department. Craig Hansen. Is that the item you want to speak on?
Okay, I'll go ahead and read the speaker's policy then.
I'm sorry, it was item 6 that he wanted to speak on. But so, yes, if you'll read the speaker policy, then I'll call the speaker.
Okay, should we poll it or,
No, there's
Just
only
one
one
speaker.
what's
speaker.
that?
Just one speaker.
Just one speaker? Okay, let me go ahead and read the speaker's policy and we'll bring them up. I want to remind everyone that the City Council speaker policy that allows certain representatives of groups to speak for 10 minutes applies only to planning items. All other speakers, whether speaking individually or on behalf of the group, will have to 3 minutes to speak on a single item. Speakers are reminded that comments during the formal session of the meeting must be limited to the subject of the item being considered by the council at the time you are called. For the items placed on the consent agenda, a speaker will have up to 3 minutes to discuss any single item. If a speaker wishes to address multiple consent items, agenda items, the speaker will have a cumulative total of 6 minutes to address those items. Again, the speaker must limit his or her comments to the subject matter of the items they have signed up to address. Finally, I call upon all speakers and all persons in the chamber to be civil in their discussion and decorum. Whatever views you hold and wish to express, the City Council wants to hear from you and to ensure that all viewpoints and all persons are respected. The best way to do this is for all of us to strive for civility and respect.
We have one speaker for number 6, Craig Hansen.
Good evening.
Speaking on item 6, talking about appropriating $610,000 from the police federal and state seized assets towards the local police department for police software equipment and training. I'd like to make a request because I noticed the city didn't indicate what type of training they're wanting that amount of money to go to. So I want to make a specific request that certain under Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act, prohibit discrimination in city programs, services, and activities that cover entities such as police, as well as under Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which prohibits discrimination based on disability in programs and activities that receive federal financial assistance, which Ordinance 6 is receiving federal financial assistance. All of this I'm asking to prevent discrimination, which most of these all are designed to. I'm asking since the city didn't designate how much money or specific training to go to be, I'm asking for specific training under the Americans with Disabilities Act, specifically being reasonable accommodation training. Reasonable accommodation could be something as simple as an accessible vehicle for transporting somebody, or as well as in my case, effective communication. Effective communication is what I'm conducting right now before you and Title II of the ADA. Title II mandates that public entities, including police departments, take appropriate steps to ensure communication with individuals with disabilities and are effective at communicating with others. This could be auxiliary aids and services, or in my example, which I recently faced discrimination less than 30 days ago.
Hey, Tutu.
Provide accommodation that is also financial and administrative burden for fundamentally also the nature of the service. However, the burden of proving the relies on the police department, not me. Due to this, I ask that some of the more particular Title II ADA training
Okay, thank you for coming.
That's all the speakers. We're having, obviously, technical difficulties with our microphones, so they are setting up a portable mic for open mic.
Okay, are we ready for the consent agenda?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Under ordinances, number 1 is the ordinance to authorize 50-foot wide access and utilities easement across a portion of the city's Lake Gaston pipeline property located in Greenville County, Virginia, to Jarrett Energy Facility LLC. Number 2 is the ordinance to authorize temporary encroachments into a city-owned drainage easement and drainage and utility easement at the rear of 947 Bingham Street, where construct and maintain a boat lift, boathouse, fixed dock, variable width and floating dock, variable width stone riprap, timber walkway, wood retaining wall, and 5 piles, and that's in District 6. Number 3 is the ordinance to authorize temporary encroachments into a city-owned property at the rear of 4305 Lookout Road, reconstruct and maintain a variable width riprap, variable width wood deck, boat ramp, and retaining wall, and to maintain an existing variable width bulkhead, and that's in District 9. Number 4 is the ordinance to accept and appropriate $6,402 from the Commonwealth to the FY 2025-26 Office of the Voter Registration Officer operating budget, ready to provide salary adjustments approved by the General Assembly. Number 5 is ordinance to appropriate $603,546 from the fund balance of the general fund and $98,252 from the fund balance of the Tourism Investment Program to the FY 2025-26 non-departmental operating budget, ready the city's participation in Hampton Roads Transit's Transportation Service Plan. And number 6 is the ordinance to approve $610,000 from the Police Federal State Seized Asset Special Revenue Fund to the FY 2025-26 Police Department operating budget, rate police software, equipment, and training. And number 7 is the ordinance to donate a vehicle to the Currituck County Sheriff's Department. Move for approval.
Okay, do we have that? Second, okay. Any other discussion? Barbara?
With the microphones not working, I guess that's why I was having trouble hearing him. It wasn't just me. But I think he was asking for this item to incorporate some particular training that he was concerned about, if we could look at that.
We
I'm
can
not
look
sure.
at that as a separate issue.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, just to clarify, the police department does get ADA training.
Okay, so, well, anyway, I thought his comments were important to follow up if this is covered in that type of training that he was requesting.
Yes, Councilmember Henley, the police department is part of the police academy and also in the annual in-service gets ADA training.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, let's open the vote.
Sorry, we're still doing verbal votes. Councilmember Berlucci?
Yes.
Councilmember Cummings?
Yes.
Councilmember Henley?
Yes.
Councilmember Hutchison?
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson Green?
Aye.
Councilmember Remick? Councilmember Ross Hammond?
Yes.
Councilmember Rouse?
Yes.
Councilmember Schulman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Wilson?
Yes.
Mayor Dyer?
Yes.
By a vote of 11-0, you have approved the consent agenda as read by Vice Mayor Wilson.
Okay, you have one appointment.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we have an appointment of Mike Mauch to be from the Planning Commission to the Stormwater Advisory Board. Is that right?
Stormwater Management and Implementation Advisory Group. Yes.
Exactly what he said.
Yes.
Move for approval.
Councilmember Berlucci?
Yes.
Councilmember Cummings?
Yes.
Councilmember Henley? Councilmember Hutchison?
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson Green?
Aye.
Councilmember Remick?
Yes.
Councilmember Ross Hammond?
Yes.
Councilmember Rouse?
Yes.
Councilmember Schulman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Wilson?
Yes.
Mayor Dyer?
Aye.
You have appointed Mike Mouch to the Stormwater Board.
Okay, is there any unfinished business? Any new business? Okay, we're going to adjourn into open mic.